All right, guys, so the final injury report here in Week 8, where the Packers head to Jacksonville to take on the Jaguars, just came out with all the injury designations for both teams. So in today's video, we're going to take a look at all the designations for the Green Bay Packers, which include 3 questionable and 1 doubtful for the Green Bay Packers and 6 total questionable players for the Jaguars. If you want to stay in the loop with everything Green Bay Packers, I'd highly suggest going down and clicking the subscribe button. From Packers news to game previews, live streams, film reviews, you'll find it all here on this channel. So first, the Packers did make a quick roster move before this injury report, and it's to no one's surprise. It's that they have signed Jonathan Ford to the practice squad. We saw Ford was activated off IR. They released Matt Orzech as a procedural move, then released John Ford, re-signed Matt Orzech, and that allowed them to then get Jonathan Ford on their practice squad if and when he cleared waivers, which he did. So now he joins the practice squad, which that spot was also cleared up by them waiving Andrew Beck this week. All right, so let's dive down into the Packers injury report. Bringing up the screen here, we'll start with the players with the injury designations, and the first one you see here is Corey Ballentine, who is doubtful. Surprised this isn't just out, considering he hasn't played all week. You know, he's like kind of our 4th, 5th cornerback, but they list him as doubtful, but don't expect him to be available for this game. Then the Packers have 3 questionable players: Josh Myers, Quay Walker, and Devonte Wyatt, all of which have practiced at least the last 2 days. We see Josh Myers with his new injury, the wrist injury, new addition on this injury report this week. Didn't practice Wednesday, but he was limited Thursday and Friday, so hopefully he'll be able to go. If he's not available, look for the Packers to put Elton Jenkins at center, bring in Sean Ryan at left guard, and keep Jordan Morgan at right guard. That's the same setup they had when Josh Myers left for 5 snaps against the Rams, so I'm sure that's exactly what they would do if Myers isn't able to go. Quay Walker being questionable is simply the fact that he has not cleared concussion protocol yet. Matt LaFleur made that known today in his press conference, that although he is practicing, he hasn't officially cleared concussion protocol. Now, he has until tomorrow to do so, so we'll see if that happens. If not, expect more again of Eric Wilson, Adrian Cooper, and of course Isaiah McDuffie to still get some snaps in this game. The final player with a designation is Devonte Wyatt, who is aiming to have his first return back since that ankle injury, and he said himself in the locker room yesterday that he should be able to go in this game. So I expect Devonte Wyatt to return. This will be a big boost for this defensive line. In terms of the players without designations that are good to go for this game: Jair Alexander, Kenny Clark, Elton Jenkins, Keyshawn Nixon, who was a new addition to the injury report this week, so that's good to see, Jaden Reed, Christian Watson, and Colby Wooden. I also saw a lot of people in my comments were asking about running back Marshawn Lloyd, who we saw placed on IR. What was a day-to-day injury has now kept him out for 5 weeks. He has not begun practicing yet, although he is eligible, so hopefully we'll see him return to practice this upcoming week. Now, taking a look at the Jaguars injury report, and like I said, they have 6 questionables, so a handful of these players might not play Sunday. We have Travis Etienne with his hamstring injury, limited all week. He's questionable. The linebacker Olakun here is returning from IR. He's questionable. He was limited all week with his foot injury. Otomewo at defensive tackle, limited all week with his calf injury. He's questionable. We have Cam Robinson, who has a concussion, was limited yesterday and today. I'm not sure if he cleared concussion protocol or not, but I do expect him to play. He's their starting left tackle. That'd be a massive loss if he's out of this game. We have Mason Smith, who was added to the injury report just today with an ankle injury. You see he was not listed on the injury report the past 2 days and didn't practice today, but he's still questionable. And then we have Andrew Wingard, also returning from IR, limited all week with his knee injury. He is questionable. So that does it for the final injury report here in Week 8, Packers versus Jags. If you want to check out my game preview, I went live with that a couple hours ago. You can go over to the live tab on my channel and watch the game preview. I'll be live as well during this game Sunday. I'll start about 10 to 15 minutes before kickoff, so come hang out in the live stream during this Week 8 matchup. Very excited for this one. Very confident in the Green Bay Packers in this game. Let's go get another win and maybe get first place in the NFC North. Doubt the Lions lose to the Titans, but we saw the Vikings lose last night, so the Packers keep trending upwards. But I appreciate you guys coming by to the channel. I'll catch you on the next one, and as always, go Pack, go.